Oh no. Hello everybody and welcome back to Hoi4A2Z. That's right, A all the way to Z. Every time I say Z, a whole bunch of British people get themselves all hung up on the fact I'm not speaking the Queen's English. Z.
Attention viewer, you have been pre-selected to hear this message from the nation of GREECE-O-SLAVIA. Come visit the mighty nation of GREECE-O-SLAVIA. Never have you seen a country as amazing as this. Look at it. Spectacular! If you visit today, you can get yourself this cool GREECE-O-SLAVIA t-shirt, which will help us pay off the national debt. Due to ongoing blockades from the United Nations and the IMF though, it will only be available through black market dealing for 48 hours. Go ahead, visit GREECE-O-SLAVIA today. Click the link down below, because we'll be gone tomorrow.
Just kidding, mates. It's Tuesday, innit, brav? And today, my little gravy babies, we are going to China. Because in our little escapades of teaching you the alphabet, we've landed on the letter G, where we're checking out the Guanzi clique. And then next time, we're checking out Guatemala. Then Haiti. Then Honduras. I think I might just jump straight into today's sponsor, me. That's right, look at this cool t-shirt right here, and look at this other cool t-shirt. It comes in black or white. You can get yourself a cool History Boy t-shirt, or a hoodie, as shown here, or a booby mouse pad if there's any left in stock. Just click the link down below and support the channel and look cool. Put the cool emoji there with the sunglasses. That could be you. Cool. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's been buying the merch. It's been helping a lot. Helps the channel. And you know what? If you ever see some of the History Boy t-shirt out there, you know to befriend him in school. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Guanzi clique. Is this the first warlord other than Communist China we have played? I don't think you can really call Communist China a warlord, but Guanzi clique definitely is. Look at him. Look at that man, Li Zongren. I'm pretty sure I've seen Bo make that exact face before. So Guanzi clique's probably the best out of all of the warlords, specifically because they have a lot of pretty tasty resources down here. Tasty resources the Japanese want to eat. Think you've had enough, mister. You know, lots changed. Not lots really survived from the start of these Hoi4 videos back in like late 2016. But you know what? We're still out here joking about his chin. Unlike trucking to Moscow. Rest in peace, trucking to Moscow. Oh boys, got a lot of choice on what to produce today. I like how we have this to produce. We have no tanks, no other equipment, but somehow we figured out the transport plane. I will go for gun today. Yeah, a lot of people still ask me, hey, ISR Productions, what happened to your voice? Why doesn't it sound so high-pitched and nerdy anymore? Well, little Timmy, the first time I made this channel, it was actually something called satire. You see, at the time, Paradox YouTubers were a bit bland, boring, and kind of sounded like they wanted to die. Which makes sense because they're playing Paradox games. So yeah, originally those videos back from 2014, 2015 were just making fun of other YouTubers who made Paradox videos. But then eventually, the meta joke became a bit too meta because I became the Paradox YouTuber. So I stopped pretending to have a high-pitched voice. Hello, people of the internet. And welcome back to another Hearthstone meta. So with the warlord states, we get ourselves a actual different focus tree than China, but once we get down it, we can actually usurp the role of China and get ourselves the Chinese focus tree. So you get two focus trees in one. That's right, deal of the century. So if I think correctly, it's actually incredibly easy just to go down cooperation with the nationalists and usurp their role as leader of China by doing the little events that promote stuff. I can't say I've ever tried to usurp the communist Chinese role, but since we already did communist China, I don't think we'll do that. And opposition is the last time I did Guanxi Clique. I already did that, and you're just in endless border wars with the Chinese until they lose to the Japanese, so it's not very cool, bro. So I guess today, I will work with the nationalists, and then become the nationalists. But you know what, first time, I think we are gonna go ahead and get that research slot, because I want it. Look, we are best friends. We are not best friends. What happens if I arrest him here? I've never done that before. Oh, when I arrested him, they sent him to the communists, and now they're in an alliance. How did this end up working, man? Alright. This is because of that one time I arrested you, isn't it? You can't you just get over it, Chiang Kai-shek? That Phil Win, not invited to the party that you started. Alright, I'm just gonna steal your entire identity. When small bang bang not enough, invent big bang bang. Alright, so I can even get minus 15% consumer good factories or remove corruption in the government. I think I'm gonna go with the heroin today. There we go. I'm finally allowed into my own house that you've all invited yourself to. There you go. Here comes the Japanese justifying right now, but we're not gonna worry too much about that. We're also not gonna join the war unless we physically get called in, because they declare war on us. They will do that, by the way. There you go. Whilst the Japanese invasion starts, I'm just gonna swoop into the government. I'm telling you. If you pull up the picture of Bo Cohen right now in that little robot costume, same damn face. I'm telling you. There's something he ain't telling us. So I'm kind of hoping, just like all the other games we've been witnessing recently where Japan does not do too well, that Japan does not do too well. Right, so now that we have joined the government, it's time to subvert the will of the current guy in charge and try to take over. Alright, watch as my political power all disappears. There you go. There's now 2 China, which means we now get complete access to the normal Chinese focus tree, and we get to start all over again. So whilst the original China has already gone through their stuff, we get a fresh go at it, eh? And if we manage to get enough support here, we can also just annex China. There you go. We've got ourselves enough little points now and support that we can go ahead and try to take over the government. And we did! It does mean we have inherited their war, though. And now it's time to sort this mess out before it gets a little bit out of hand, really. My wife left me. She took all the guns. Alright, looks like we stabilized the front a bit here, but goddamn, we need some guns. And political power. Oh my god. She also got all my friends in the divorce. Where are all the generals gone? So far, we've managed to wipe out quite a few Japanese landing parties, and I'm working on creating some actual divisions so we can push them out, but we've killed so many of the divisions landing that their line's looking very weak right now. We could probably do a push already. One of the best things about starting as a warlord, for one, you can switch government beforehand. As you can see, I've already moved that to fascist, and you don't get all the negative army buffs that China has. So yeah, we already got 31,000 guns in stockpile right now, and plenty more coming where that came from, so I'm just gonna waste some pushing the Chinese into Japan's butthole. Once again, though, Japan's making this very easy for us by just endlessly losing troops. Nothing quite says fun like waves upon waves of angry Chinese soldiers. I'm gonna need you to go home, Japan. I want to steal Korea from you. And there we go. 1942, and we have defended our country, which we rightfully stole. I got the same old glitch where I own Korea now, but I don't actually own it, which is apparently a bug that is still around, so I will fix that. Easy peasy. apparently Japan's going straight back in against Yunnan. Excuse me? Alright, now we've kicked out Japan from, you know, China. We actually have to get all of China. Alright, so we got a couple, and Yunnan said no. Well, I was justifying against the communist Chinese. They declared war on me. Yeah, every time I'm always like, I should remember to get mountaineers for communist China. But do I ever actually do it? No. It's alright. Good old human wave has never let me down before. Free me from this goddamn torment. That sucked. I quite literally just deleted half of my army just to refill on equipment to endlessly de-org them. There we go. We're free. What the hell's going on here? Alright, yeah, I haven't really looked at Europe so far. I can't tell what's going on. Oh, Joni definitely tried this time. Just not very well. And for whatever reason, Japan is now all the Soviets. So that's great. I should probably take care of Japan. But first I should probably fix my country. Oh, never mind. Collaboration with the Japan. We're best friends now! Which is great, because I plan on using all these Navy buffs that you give us to take you down. Well, better late than never on researching that old 1918 support equipment, eh? Alright, whilst we're rebuilding the nation, it looks like some of my tanks have landed in Germany. What chaos can we get up to? Oh god, look at my oil just deplete as I just move these things around. Oh god, I just found the final boss of naval invasion. Alright. Challenge accepted. Well, I gotta say, America, that's a pretty big L. You see, Germany? If you didn't make so many damn tanks that kept breaking down, and you could get a lot done. That's actually it's actually quite impressive for just volunteers. Since Japan's just fine on me, but I'm pretty sure they already have war goals all over these guys, so, oh, no they don't. Well, either way, I'm not too worried. Oh, the British are here too. This is payback for that time you got me hooked on heroin. Oh, sadly my volunteers got pulled back before the Great Revenge arc, because, Japan declared war on my puppet. If only my tanks didn't get stolen, eh? Well, don't worry, we're almost back, and maybe we can help when we defeat Japan in time. Just having to wait for my navy to be built. It's gonna take a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Churchill. That's a bit cheeky, wasn't it? Whilst we wait for some actual support to get across here, I've been blowing up what's left of the Japanese Navy anyway. I say what's left because it's actually not a lot. Well, let's just hope the Japanese army is as depressing as their navy is, and let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say incredibly depressing. Very depressing. Oh, this isn't quite the final kabang I was expecting. I was expecting a bit more from you still, Japan. They're dead. I thought the war would be over, but no, they occupied India so long. We now have the Japanese Raj. They made a collab government. Okay. Oh, and conveniently, that looks like where the actual Japanese army was. Oh, there you go. The Allies took care of it. Now it's time to carve it all up. Right. So they're making collab governments? Because I could take all the land. Right. Well, I think we're done here. I'm not quite sure how that happened. But you know what? It's pretty good. I could stick around and annex my puppets too, but it does take forever. And I think we've done just about enough today. Our empire's looking pretty damn good. And yeah. Actually really fun playing as a Guanzi clique. Starting as a warlord, you definitely become way more powerful when you do reform into China, but obviously you are kind of limited in scope because by the time you are up and running, the war's kind of already over. But yeah, if you enjoyed this Hoi4A2Z series and you want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and hit a like if you enjoyed this video. But until next time guys, me and the third Guanzi clique gotta go to therapy.